Alright, hello everybody, Zachary5149 here, and real quick, I just wanted to make a real fast video on something that, it's not a bug, but it's definitely something that I would like to see fixed in a very specific manner, because it's actually posing a bit of an issue with the actual gameplay. I have the sound off so that my mic actually keeps track of what I'm saying here. So, in Block Party, this purple I'm on is it's good space. It's the good stuff. You want to be on here, and the game, as long as you are on there, the game will not think anything less of you. But if you for a segment of time are off of that map, off of that safe area, the game will keep track of the fact that you were off for a specific time frame, and it will record it as suspicious movement. Very interesting. Now, the issue is the timer. The suspicious movement counter is on a timer. So if you are off of the safe area for a specific time frame, then it will strike you for it, which makes sense. You know, that makes sense. Like, of course it's going to strike you for not being on the safe area for a certain time frame. It does not strike you when you make a jump from one area to the next, and you land on it relatively quickly. But a problem with the timer, the amount of time it takes before it strikes you, is that sometimes, let me give you an example. 3, 1, 2. That right there was a suspicious movement strike. I got striked for that. I don't even have any indicator that I was striked for it, but I know I was. So I have one strike on me right now. You'll notice I was not lagging. You'll notice I am not cheating. So that was, I'm not going to say that was strike 2, but it definitely feels like strike 2. And I'm going to just do it one more time. 0, 1. Oh man, it's close. Those are close. The last two I did were very close. They might have been allowed. Ah man, that one was also pretty close. 0, 1. Ah, there we go. So as you can see, no lag. I wasn't cheating. And yet I got eliminated because of suspicious movement. Now, the reason why I am getting eliminated because of suspicious movement is because the timer, the suspicious movement timer, at least this is, I don't actually know if this is how it works. So, the game counts how long you're off of the safe area, and if it passes a certain time, it will strike you for it. And if you get 3 strikes, it removes you from the game because you have repeated suspicious movement, which makes sense. That is perfect because, like, what cheaters will do is they'll just float out in the middle of nowhere, and it'll give you 3 chances to either correct your lag or it'll just remove you from the game. But the issue is, as you can see, I was not lagging back then. I wasn't cheating, and I'm still getting removed from the game because of suspicious movement. So, and the reason why I'm getting those jumps off early, especially in competitive settings, is because sometimes when you're in a corner, obviously you want to try and get as close to the middle as possible so that you have more time to reach all the other colors. So what I'll do is I'll jump early so that I can get a head start on the next map. It's risky because if you do it too late or too quick, then you'll fall under the map and you'll die. If you do it too early, it's sort of worth it, but not as worth it. So being able to time it is a very useful skill. That was a strike right there. I got striked for that. I got striked for doing something that is completely legal. 1. Okay, that was, and yeah, there's strike 2, and time for strike 3. Let me just see if I can take care of this right here and now. 0, 1. There we go. I got eliminated again because of suspicious movement. So obviously that's not fun. Now, Obviously, now that you see what the issue is, here's my solution. Just set the timer to give you the strike if you have been off of the safe area for 0.583 seconds, 0.583 repeated seconds. So the way I came up with that number is as follows. How long does it take to complete one Minecraft jump? Just over 500 milliseconds. The way I calculated that is for 14 seconds I just jumped in the air, and in that time I was able to get 24 jumps in, so I just did 14 divided by 24, that gives you how many? So one full jump is 0.583 seconds. So if I were the creators, what I would do is I would have the strike count if you've been off of the safe area for longer than one Minecraft jump, aka 0.583 seconds. That way, you know, if you try and get the early start, then you won't get punished for it, and for all the cheaters that are just floating in the air, it still charges them, it still strikes them, without striking us for doing nothing wrong. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Zach and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.